Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Dami. In this video, I have Mr. Medicine with me and he's going to be representing the Indian community. I'm kind of curious because in my school, Indians only study medicine. And I don't mean 100 students, I mean they are almost 1,000. Every time I see them or walk past them, I'm always like, why? What happened to engineering? Is it a taboo in India to study engineering abroad? Or is it a taboo to study accounting? Because I wonder what will happen to that sector if every Indians continue to study medicine. So today is going to be sharing more light about why Indian students come abroad or come to the Philippines for medicine. Reintroduce yourself, Mr. Medicine 2023.
Hello, hi.
What's your name?
Vaibhav.
So you all know, in our school, or I don't know, maybe generally, every Indian that comes to the Philippines, they take medicine. Is there an history behind it, or is just a personal choice?
It's their personal choice. Like, it's depend because if we talk about the other fields like engineering, nursing, or like whatever, like other different fields, we can get that easily in India because because the seats are unlimited.
Oh, okay. For medicine, the seats are limited.
Limited, yeah.
But for other courses, the seats are
unlimited, yeah.
So that's why people don't leave India to study those courses abroad or in Philippines.
Yeah, mostly like in India, mostly the students go for the medicine which is naturally based. Like there are two types of like medicine. Like first is naturally based, and the second one is like the medicines, the tablets and all which we create in the clinic.
Oh.
So as like all know, like India is like famous for the Ayurveda. So like mostly people go for the Ayurveda or like homeopathy. Like there are different courses in medicine also. Like there are,
I'm just sharing this for the first time, like in two types. Once you want to study like the tablet one, is better for you to like travel abroad, or
that see the difference between the natural and the clinical base is like natural is good, but it's like cheap or like it's affordable. Clinical, it's like it can cure you like a sudden. If you are in a fever or something, you will take a tablet. Yeah, morning you will get
recover. But the natural is like it take a process.
It take a process, or it will take a time.
Okay. In India, what are the requirements you need to study medicine as compared to Philippines?
For India, before entering into the medicine field, we have to give, we have to first like 11th and 12th, we should be clear.
Okay.
PCB, we call it is physics, chemistry and biology.
Okay.
Your score must be good in your higher grades.
Okay.
And after that, you have to give the exam. That is a NEET, which we call National Entrance Test.
Okay.
So like in that, it is of like 720 marks.
So the exam overall, the total is what?
Like in that exam, there will be like 3 parts. It is distributed into 3 parts: physics, chemistry, biology.
Okay.
So like if you score like above 500 or like below 500, but if you score 200 or 300, you won't get a seat. But if you score a better marks, because the rank which is there, the scoring, because the one thing like which I have like seen in the medicine in that exam is, if your one question is wrong, they will deduct -4.
Oh, so let's say they ask you 10 questions, they expect you to pass the 10 questions.
Yeah, if you don't know, don't answer it. You will get 0. But if you answer it and if it is wrong, you will be -4.
So there's not like probability, like you're guessing.
Yeah.
If you guess, it's -4.
Yeah.
Okay, if you guess and fail, -4.
-4.
But if you don't know, if you're not sure of the answer, just ignore it.
Just leave it, because they are also like actually testing us. Like even in future, like if we go for like surgery or like operation theater, if you don't know, don't do it. But if you like just playing the game randomly, because we are dealing with someone's life.
Okay.
So that's why.
So that's like the requirement in India.
Yeah.
So if you actually score like the good grade, you can actually get medicine school. In India, do you have like the public medicine school and the private medicine school?
Yes, we do have.
So is it same requirement?
No, there is lots of difference between it. Like in public, you will get this again the fees and all, like the
It's affordable.
it's affordable. And if we talk in a private section, like it is not a normal person can afford it. It will be go around like 1 crore or something like that, because of course it's a medical seat. So that's why. That's the reason I'm in Philippines.
Oh, so because most of you getting like the government one is a bit hard.
Yeah.
Now, if you decide to go to private school, it's like way expensive.
Yeah.
Because like in Philippines, honestly, their private school are affordable. They are citizen. And
Yeah.
even to we, the foreign student. Here in the Philippines, what are the requirements you need to study medicine?
Firstly, like we have to like show that national admission test, like, and as I mentioned earlier, NEET. The how much is your score? If you're passed, or like if you're not passed, also you will get admission now. And the second requirement is all the documents needed, like your identification card and all those stuff, your passport and all normal stuff.
Okay.
And what else? Yeah.
The rule in the Philippines is like for their citizen, they have to take pre-med for 4 years, right?
Yeah.
Why for foreign student? Because they don't want to keep you here for too long. They like tell you to take microbiology, right? In India, do you just from your high school take the exam, that's the chemistry, physics and biology? Once you pass, do you just go straight into the university?
Yeah, we'll go directly, because like if we score a good marks,
Okay.
then like we can just go to the university.
No need for pre-med.
No, there is no like to be honest, like pre-med, it was not in India. When I came here, then I understand like in Philippines there is a medicine.
Oh, in India, it's just like you going straight. So if you are studying in India medicine, what's like the total year you will study?
Total like it is like 6 years.
6 years. Why in Philippines is like 4 years.
4 years.
But when you calculate plus your pre-med, it's
Pre-med, it is
almost
almost 6 years. But our Indian government is like you are studying it again, because the course, the pre-medicine course, what we studied is same like what we have studied in our 11th and 12th grade.
in India.
In India, yeah.
So
like
there's no need for you to redo that again.
Yeah, they are like that. They are saying like that why you're repeating it, and like you are doing this. They are also concerned about it. Like, we are repeating it, and again the duration of that particular course is 4 years. So it will be unfair for the other students who are studying in India
to study 6 years.
Yeah.
Why you that go abroad study 5 years and get the same license?
Same license, yeah.
Okay.
Because duration of time, see, if my friend joined from India the course, so he will be like 6 years, but I will be the 4 years, like, so I will complete it soon. So India governments are like, it is like unfair for the students, like.
So studying pre-med in Philippines, is it worth it? Because like you said, most things that is taught in your pre-med are things that you did in your grade school.
Grades, yeah.
So coming here to study it, does it worth it? And how much do you guys pay for your pre-med in pesos?
400,000. Yeah.
400,000 peso. That's what you pay for your pre-med. And then if you pass, then you graduate to...
Not 400,000 also. Like we paid 400,000 and the agent charge is different. The transaction charge is different. So like there are many criterias in between.
Oh, so apart from your tuition, your agents constantly charge you guys?
Charges, like, yeah. Because like it is transferring from one country to another, right?
Okay.
So like they are like, we have to like, they are charging us. So like the amount will go on increasing.
So let's say before you finish pre-med, you're already spending like 500,000 peso as an Indian.
Yeah.
Wow, that's a lot of money. But maybe it's just worth it. So let's talk about the medicine in Philippines and medicine in India. Can you give the difference between the educational system, Indian and Philippine?
As I said, like clinical scenarios, like in India, like there are only limited, like, okay, this we have to study. Yeah. But in Philippines, it is like we are like, knowing something different things, like each day by day. And the second is like the duration, as I said, like 4 years and 6 years education. And yeah, we get see in Philippines the clinical exposure.
It's
Like,
nice.
I'm saying,
But
yeah,
for me, in Nigeria, everybody say the best doctors comes from India. The
yeah,
best surgeon comes from India.
that is
So now you're saying like in India, the exposure is not much. So where do your doctors get that experience from?
because if we talk about India, like the government, if we are in a government sector, or like if a government are paying our fees,
Okay.
then that student rank first.
Oh, okay.
That's the
So
main
some are you telling me like some of you that come here,
Yeah.
government sponsor them?
No.
So like so if you're moving from country, if you live in India to study in Philippines, it's based on your family capacity.
Yeah, many of the students like have an education loan. Some of like we have to pay. Government won't sponsor us.
So but in your country you can always get like a student
Yeah,
loan.
yeah.
Even though you're studying abroad.
No, not in abroad. Some students get some won't. Depends on the like financial background. Like
Okay.
if your mother or father has a good business or has a good like business background or something like that.
Okay, they get the
They get-
business loan and then
Yeah.
sponsor you with it in
Yeah,
school.
because if we take a loan for a like abroad city, like there is a one condition: your business background. Like if your father is having a shop, or like if your father is having a good business, then you get a good education loan. But if you are
So,
like
so most of the students here, that's what they use for their studies.
many of the students, and many of them have take education loan and this one.
In the educational system here, that's the medicine. How can you describe your lecturers, your CIs, your professors teaching you guys? Are they really giving you guys what you need to know? Or just talk about the educational system generally.
The professors, like for me, like it's all like a normal thing because they are good at teaching and all, because we can't judge, right? Like how
Do they
are
speak
teaching.
Tagalog to you guys in class?
No, they speak English. That's
So because the majority of you guys are like Indians.
Indians, yeah.
So maybe in the class, do you have like up to 100 Filipinos?
Like in our batch especially, we are I think 70 students. Among
Okay.
that 70, I think 10 or 15 are like
Filipinos.
Filipinos, and the rest of all Indians
So what's like the cost of studying medicine?
in Philippines.
Let's talk about your school now. Our school. What's like your tuition every semester?
The 1 year fees will go around like 2 lakh and included at 20,000. Huh?
So when you convert everything to, let's say in dollars, how
It
much?
will be like INR. If we talk, it is like 3 lakh INR, and if we talk about in peso per year, the fees will go around 2,60,000. Like it depends on the rate, how the rate is, like the currency rate.
So, but because for me, my friends that are taking medicine, they are paying around 200, in a year, they are paying around 200,000 pesos. I don't know how you're converting it, but I think it's up to like $2,000 or more for medicine in dollars.
In dollars, yeah.
It's like
3,000 or $2,000.
dollars.
Yeah.
So you pay up to like $3,000 in a year.
Yeah.
Wow, that's a lot of money. But do you feel
That is only for a per year.
per year? But does it worth it? No, because in the future you become a millionaire in dollars, because most of you want to go abroad to study, to work, right?
Yeah.
So it's worth it. So your exam in medicine, how do you guys write it? Is it theory or it's objective?
It's objective type.
So how many times do you take like your exam in?
But we can't count because like there are particular subjects we have 7 exams, like long exam 1, long exam 2, in that quiz, then in that like means like there are many like small exams which makes a big score later.
Okay. Are you allowed to fail any of the exam? And if you fail, can you catch up in between?
Like if we fail in particular subject, like a major subjects, like for an example, like if we fail in anatomy, so like we have to give that particular subject, like when you will go in second year, but you have to do it your like anatomy again.
So maybe in your second year you will not have your complete load.
Yeah.
So you then take back the anatomy. No, they'll give you like the minor subject and then you take the anatomy.
Yeah, they will give the minor subject and we can take the anatomy. Like for an example, like if some student fail in anatomy, so he or she can't give the second year major subjects which is related to anatomy. For an example, surgery. In second year we have surgery. So like surgery is related to anatomy.
So
like,
you cannot take surgery because you fail anatomy.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So now let's talk about the cost of living for you guys as Indians studying medicine, because for you to have a lot of students coming here to take medicine, it means that they can afford it. Do you feel like Philippines is like favorable to you guys when it comes to the cost of living?
The rent and all, like, which we have paid, it's like normal, but like if
As compared to
India, yeah. But if we convert it into INR, we see the difference, because it's like, there is, I think, 0.5 or 2 like difference
between Philippines and India. Who has the higher currency?
Yeah.
Oh, it's higher.
It's higher.
So meaning to say, like, the rent is like more expensive.
Yeah, that's right. Because like if we are like if the rent of a particular room is like 4,000, so from India we have to like take 5,000 or 6,000, because in that also we while withdrawing from the card, so there also it will
okay, you are allowed to use your direct card from India.
If it is, yeah, we can.
Because for me, I cannot get money directly from the bank. I have to use an agent to get my money. So it's the agent that determines how much I'm getting.
Okay.
It's like they sell the peso to us. You give naira to the agent, and then the person sell the peso to you, because there's no relationship between Nigeria and the Philippines to allow you get like convert your money directly from your card. So you do a bank transfer. So here for you guys can easily just take your card to the
like we have a forex card.
Okay.
So like we already get it from India.
Okay.
And the second one is like there's a particular bank in India who will like, just if we talk about like the bank, like there are particular banks in India who will give you the card if you're traveling to foreign.
Oh, okay.
So like we have to just state our reason, for what purpose we are going. If we say education,
so they give you like the card. So now, looking at the way Indians study medicine, do you feel like there is employment for you guys? If 1,000 Indians are doctors, do you think in the future there is like a job for every one of you? Because that's just in my school. I'm not talking about in Cebu. Maybe Indians in the Philippines are more than 1 million right now.
Yeah.
Honestly,
Many.
right?
Yeah.
So
I think million is also like a small word.
It's a small word, right? Because like they are a lot in Lyceum.
Yeah.
Like every Indian you meet in Lyceum is a doctor or soon to be doctor. Do you feel like in the next 5 years when you guys graduate, there's like job for every one of you? Because it's more or less, to me, like the sector is like being saturated.
Yeah. See, like if we talk about the job, like in India, if we go, like we have a different, like see, one of like student can own his own clinic.
Okay, in India.
Particular specialization. If I am going for a gynecologist, so I can own my own clinic over there.
Oh, okay. So
like,
you don't need people to employ you.
Yeah. So
and
like we can.
India have like quite a lot of populations, right? So I don't think, and you can also go abroad to work.
Yeah.
But how about the other sector? Do you feel like they might suffer later? Let's say you have doctors. In life or in a country, you need nurses, you need engineer, you need even a caterer. We need each other, right?
Yeah.
And then if the focus shifts to medicine, don't you feel like the other sectors will be affected?
It will be or it won't be, because if we talk about the other sectors, I think each sector is like interconnected.
Okay.
Like if like see, if doctors are there, nurses should be there.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Now all of you are doctors. Who is the nurse? Who will be the nurse that is there? Actually, I'm just joking, but there's always like a way around it. Other people can also come into India to like work. Is it allowed in India, like other nurses from different countries get job in India?
Yeah, it is allowed.
So That's
because
fair
like
enough.
many of my friends also studied over there, like foreigners.
Oh, yeah, I know a lot of, even from
Yeah.
Nigeria, like a lot of people go to India
Yeah.
to take up different courses. So guys, I was just curious. I wanted to know why. I thought in India it's a taboo, like it's forbidden for you to take nursing or take engineering, because in my school the whole building for medicine is Indians. Everywhere you go in that particular block is Indian. You always just see other, like, people from the other country, like few. You can even just sight them from afar that okay, this is just not Indian. But when you walk past, let's say you pass here, you see like 50 Indians, 50
Yeah.
Indians, 50 Indians. So I'm always like, okay, why not saying, is it that if you study other courses, it's like, you guys feel like it's a waste of time to study other courses abroad, right?
Unless and until it's related to business.
Oh, okay, related to business.
Business, yeah.
Okay, it's okay, but
Because if you talk about the other fields, like yeah, many students, not many, few students go for like different, like engineering, they will go abroad, especially to the United States or UK or something like that.
okay.
And if we go in, like many Indians will be there in the country of Canada,
Oh,
because it's good source of income over there.
right. So that brings us to the end of why Indians study medicine. I thought it was a taboo. So we'll catch you in our next one. Bye.